night comes alive. Maxspeed TV, where the races thrive. Tires burn, the crowd leans in. This is where the action begins. Wheels spin, sparks ignite. Under the lights is a fierce fight. Chats alive like a racing heart. Is a place where legends start. Oh, Maxspeed TV, full throttle run. Broadcasting great chat, second to none. League action racing under the sun. Maxspeed TV, where the fun's never done. Thank you, Chevyland.com. Now hurry, get you one, son. Tell Maxspeed TV sent you. Engines roar, the night comes alive. Maxspeed TV, where the races thrive. Tires burn, the crowd leans in. This is where the action begins. Wheels spin, sparks ignite. Under the lights is a fierce fight. Chats alive like a racing heart. Is a place where legends start. Oh, Maxspeed TV, full throttle run. Broadcasting great chat, second to none. League action racing under the sun. Maxspeed TV, where the fun's never done. Thank you, Chevyland.com. Now hurry, get you one, son. Tell Maxspeed TV sent you. Engines roar, the night comes alive. Maxspeed TV, where the races thrive. Tires burn, the crowd leans in.
Shopping for a new Chevy? Chevyland stands apart from the competition. Explore over 12 acres and more than 260 vehicles with truckloads of savings, like $10,000 off select new 2026 Silverado 1500s, 1.9% financing on Blazer and Silverado, plus the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months complimentary maintenance. That's peace of mind, only at Chevyland. And that's why we're #1 in North Louisiana. Come see the difference for yourself at Chevyland, your Silverado headquarters. Shopping for a new Chevy? Chevyland stands apart from the competition. Explore over 12 acres and more than 260 vehicles with truckloads of savings, like $10,000 off select new 2026 Silverado 1500s, 1.9% financing on Blazer and Silverado, plus the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months complimentary maintenance. That's peace of mind, only at Chevyland. And that's why we're #1 in North Louisiana. Come see the difference for yourself at Chevyland, your Silverado headquarters.
Yes, the OP Unlimited Superspeedway Season 18. Round number 10 here at IRSS, presented by Maxspeed TV. How is everybody doing out there here tonight? Well, I have already got the points pulled up here because we are, well, we're getting really close to being at the end of the regular season. Only 2 races remain after tonight. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We got to really start looking at the wins and in and those that are still trying to get in. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, on call for you all here again this evening. Glad to have you all out there. But as we can look, of course, the left side is our point standings. The right side is the playoff picture, and that's really where we're going to be more kind of concentrating at here tonight. Now, Anthony English killed a man, Mayor, Wing, and a Hunt. They're locked in. They've got the wins. They've got their starts. They're good to go. All they got to do now is just get through the regular season. As we look at the playoff picture, though, you've got Sanchez, Bergeron, Jordan Rothery, Winningham, Shepard, Walters, Elliott, Zanto, and Posey inside of the top 16. If it was to end last week, they would be in tonight, but it does not, so they are still trying to keep their spot in. Now, Ward is actually tied with Posey, so therefore the 83 and the 39, they're going to be fighting for that spot, you know, tonight and, of course, the next 2 weeks. And then you've got Corbett, Wilden, and Brigante, who are on the outside looking in of the top 20. They're running out of time. They're running out of races. Something has to give in the next 3 races. Tonight, next week, and the week after. They have got to do something. As we see the 44 there of Anthony English killing the cones at the entrance to pit road again. He done that in practice already. He's doing it again. But that's not important. The important thing is, well, who can get in tonight? Will a driver that's already got a win get another win? Will we see one of the drivers back here that already have their starts get a win? From Sanchez all the way back to Brigante. Well, we've got 84 laps to figure that out here tonight. So there is a lot that is going to take shape here tonight, and we will definitely take a look at those playoff pictures and point standings, of course, throughout the evening for everybody that does miss it or tunes in late. Now, before we get to our national anthem here, we do have the pre-race analytics up now. The air temp 68, track temp of 83. It's 84 laps, 252 miles. No tire limit, 41% fill. That's somewhere between 10 and 14 laps. I do know the number. Well, we're going to put it 10 to 14 laps just to let everybody else figure it out. But there's probably going to be a lot of pit stops if we see a lot of green flag laps here tonight. At least 6. At least. That is bare minimum. That we will definitely see. Now, pit road is 65 miles an hour at a pace speed of 90 miles an hour. Of course, that pit road is a dangerous place, going 235, 240 miles an hour all the way down to 65. That is definitely going to be detrimental. They're going to have to be careful getting in and off of pit road and don't get caught speeding. And no mistakes on pit road here tonight, as Anthony English puts it topside now at the entrance to pit road there in the number 44. But we're going to be watching it here tonight, all 84 laps. So hang tight, folks. We're going to step aside, play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. We will be right back with qualifying underway at IRSS.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Maxspeed TV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying underway. And it looks like with that lap, Zachary Workman up in the top spot at the present time. Is he going to be able to hang on to it? That is going to be the big question as we get into under a minute and a half here. Everett Lane is out on the track, and I thought Christopher Jordan was coming out, but it does not look like it. Now they only get one lap. We'll watch Everett here and see what Everett does. We will definitely keep an eye on it. But right now, Mr. Workman up in the top spot. And he is in Discord, and it looks like Everett Lane's going to go into 13th. That is going to put us down to the final 30 seconds here, and Zachary Workman is going to hold on to the pole here tonight. Let's go ahead and get him up here real quick. Zachary Workman, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you're going to grab the pole out here tonight, man, a 47.320, but you know, this track is fast. It's, you know, there's a lot of banking from, well, just say everywhere on the track here. So there's no banking at all, you know, no banking at all until you get on the pit road. But, man, talk about the racetrack here. It's going to get crazy. What are you liking about it? What you don't like about it? And what are you going to hang out up front, or are you going to go fall back?
It's however I feel. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. We'll see. I'm kind of just having fun on Saturday, so maybe I'll stay up front. Maybe I'll just go to the back, kind of ride. But this track is it's wide, it's fast, and it's yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's it's a fun track, especially with these cars, because I love that we kind of just don't run the restricted stuff on it. We can go fast here. It's not like the 87s or truck where we go slow, and yeah. Daddy likes fast. So.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens, man. It's going to be fast, 235, close to 240 miles an hour here. So it's going to be fast. This race could go by quickly if it stays green. Probably a lot of pit stops if it stays green. We'll see what happens on that little perspective there. So good luck tonight, Zachary, and congratulations on the pole, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you later, because you're going to watch that 19. That's going to be the show tonight.
Alrighty.
We're going to either be crashing or we're going to be winning. So.
Alrighty, buddy. Good luck.
All right, have a good one.
You too. All right. Well, you heard it from him. Either crashing or winning. One of the two. So let's go ahead and get them down on the grid here tonight. And I'm sure y'all have seen it already up there in the ticker there, and we'll get to that, but let's go ahead and grid them up here real quick. Zachary Workman grabbing the pole out here tonight with a 47.320. Congratulations to the 19 on the pole here tonight, Mr. Workman. Dwayne Corbett going to start on the outside of him in second with a 47.340. So at about 21 thousandths of a second, or 21 hundredths of a second behind Zachary, but still very quick laps. Now, we have a guy here that shall not be named. Everybody should know who that is. That is the number 5 of shall not be named here tonight. That's exactly what we have been calling him. And that is exactly what we're going to call him here tonight. Everybody knows that is Rick. But tonight he shall not be named. So shall not be named is going to start in third. Andy Bergante is going to start in fourth. Ron Walters in fifth. James Mayer sixth. Adam Kilday seventh. Richard Kuhn in eighth. Anthony English ninth. And Dave Hunt will round out the top 10 in qualifying. Nick Wing in 11th. Harold Rothery 12th. Everett Lane 13th. Bubba Winningham 14th. Jerry Bergeron 15th, Shane Posey 16th, Rick Seabrand 17th, Vicente Guerrero at 18th, Andrew Zanto at 19th, Mark Mann 20th, Christopher Jordan 21st, Travis Elliott 22nd, Dana Shepard 23rd, Dallas Childers in 24th, and Justin Wine there in 25th. That is our qualifying here. Let's get the driver bar up. Let's get up here to Zachary Workman. And remember, the number 5 shall not be named here tonight. We will not say his name throughout the whole night. Zachary Workman will get us going. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here to Maxspeed TV. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Yep, no name Sanchez. Yep, close enough. Well, here we go, folks. Pace truck is down to the safety of pit road and into that start zone for the first time here tonight. Here we go. Green flag is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight at Irss. Oh, man. Already got myself choked up. Oh. Yep, already got myself choked up. All right, but we're good. We got it. John Winkler out there. How you doing, buddy? Got a good turnout in chat. First lap here tonight. Zachary Workman on the bottom. We're already 3 wide back behind him here. And Zachary Workman is going to lead the first lap here tonight. We're starting to see some drivers kind of fall back a little bit already. That is that number 13 there of Andy Brigante falling back to about the 14th spot. Some 3 wide going on back here around him. A lot of movement up there as well, as we see some drivers trying to find a spot on the track. Andrew Zonto with the 06. And then you have the 6 of Bubba Winningham to his outside. Rick Seabrands back a spot, 1 lap into the race, coming to 2 laps into the race here. Long way. And it looks like Dwayne Corbett is going to lead that lap. Richard Kuhn onto the outside with the help of Dave Hunt, pushing the daylights out of him. The 600, Harold Rothery shall not be named, kind of hanging on right there right now into that 6th position. I don't know if I'm seeing smoke or if that is I don't know. That was whoa, the 19. Whoa, Zachary Workman put the apron down there. Good save by the number 19 as they come back onto the front stretch here. New name is shall not be named. Yep. That's his new name here tonight. Shall not be named. A lot of movement. The 924, 83. Kind of getting a little squirrely there. They got to be careful entering the turns. Definitely could upset that car. We are on the 83 of Posey. Onto the outside. You just see that drop, and already we're wrecking behind them. No! Yellow's out for the first time here tonight. And let's see here. It looks like maybe the 47. Oh. Richard Kuhn. Let's find out. We'll back it off here. I think he might have just snapped loose. I was talking about those bumps. And it snapped on him. And there was nothing he could do. He got loose right up into the 600. And then he gets hit by the 9. And, well, folks, we kind of just seen what happened there. A lot of drivers going to get caught up in that. Shall not be named. Going to get caught up in it. Dwayne Corbett. Looks like Nick Wing might have locked it down here, it looks like. Dana Shepard in the 43's got some damage. Zachary Workman's going to get some as well. It's a lot of drivers already getting some heavy damage on their cars. Looks like Dwayne Corbett has that front end damage. And that WeatherTech.com Kubota car. Oh, man. But, man, oh, man. And that is the product of IRSS, folks, is those bumps entering the turns. Yeah, one fast repair. Yeah, got that fasty if you need it. And I'm sure there's going to be several of them. That's gonna use it. I love pickle juice. I like pickles, period. So everybody down to the safety of pit road here. After our initial first yellow there, looks like Dave Hunt going to be pulling out. We've got some black flags going. I'm sure they'll be cleared, but it looks like Dave Hunt is going to be out first. Everett Lane second. Posey, Walters coming out. Here comes Bubba. Zachary Workman is in his box here. Off on the track next is going to be James Mayer, Anthony English, Travis Elliott, Rick Seabrands. Here comes Mark Mann, or Batimus Prime is what Steven likes to call him. I don't know what Mark is doing. He is riding that middle line here. Dana Shepard coming back out. So Dana Shepard did use his fast repair. Andy Brigante's coming back out. Dwayne Corbett, Justin, I think it's Wynn, but I'm not sure. Nick Wing, of course, Zachary Workman has his fast repair being used up there. Adam Kilday, Vicente Guerrero, Jerry. Got some drivers coming back out now. Some staying on pit road just a little bit longer. And it looks like Christopher Jordan has already taken his car behind the wall, as well as Andrew Zonto. So we have already lost 2 drivers already here, and we're not even on lap 10 here tonight. Some more drivers coming back down pit road, kind of top off that fuel. I don't need no... What are you talking about, bub? Wow. All right, lights are off for the Pace truck. Everett Lane, Dave Hunt, Ron Walters, Justin Wynn, Jerry Bergeron, Richard Kuhn, Shane Posey, looks like coming back out. And Bubba Winningham, Travis Elliott, James Mayer. That's going to be our top 10 here. Oh, you need to go to bed, sounds like. Wrong jar, Belva. Yeah, don't drink jalapeno juice. That might not be good. All right, Pace truck down to the safety of pit road once again. Jordan and Zonto is back out. So they did not take it behind the wall. I guess they were just they just stepped out of their car here, but the green flag is back out once again here. So we are back underway here at IRSS for round number 10. No, probably. I don't know. Ugh. The Raiders had one of those But I'll get with you on that, bub. Not good, though. Not good at all. All right, well, here we go. Everybody's starting to file down to the bottom for now. We'll see. Oh, golly, we're going to go 4 wide? Are we going to go 4 wide? Oh, man, we were almost 4 wide at the front. Oh, golly. They were 3 wide for sure, and I thought for a second they were going to go 4 wide. Dave Hunt did back out of that a little bit. I do believe that was Dave. I don't think he decided to take that 4 wide. He could have. Very easily he could have. I don't know if it would have been pretty, but he could have. On the 24, all right, we will do that. That is Everett Lane. Get a close-up of the 24. That's the 24, Fast Lane Racing, FLR. I don't know why you're wanting me to take a look him, but we are here. All right, well. How many left turns did you miss? About 9. We're on our 10th one here, so. And that lap is going to go to Dave Hunt. Dave Hunt is going to lead 6 laps. He drops it from the middle, top side, down to the bottom. Yeah, almost 4 wide, yep. Oh, no, here we go. Oh, and a hard lick, and this isn't going to be pretty either. Yellow's going to come out Everett Lane. Dave Hunt going to be involved in this. But what happened? Oh, maybe a bad bump there. We will see. I know Dave Hunt was involved. I got to find him here. He's down on the bottom. And it looks like, oh, yep, it was a bump, and then another bump, the 51. So you see the bump from the 600 to the 53, then the 51, and then the 600 right back. And then that sends the 600 up into the 24. And it was all bent out of shape from there. Man. So let's see here who's all involved in that one. Ron Walters, Shane Posey, it looks like, is going to get some damage. We know that Harold Rothery, Dave Hunt, looks like shall not be named, was able to squeak through that. Oh. Zachary Workman's going to have some more damage on that car. All right. Well, another yellow here. Well, I keep saying on my broadcast that Iracing on April 1st, they need to make the pace car a solid vehicle. That way you've got these people that think they can ride in the pace car, and when they go full speed up into the pace car, they don't go in the pace car, they get damage. I keep saying that, but they haven't done it. So yeah, there's going to be some fast repairs definitely going to be used on this. Whenever Lane, definitely, he's got a meatball. He's going to probably end up using one. Ron Walters, let's see here. Looks like Rothery's already used his. Looks like some drivers going to get a black flag coming down pit road when they're not supposed to, but they'll go back. They'll go to the EOL. They'll go to the end of the longest line. So So, yeah. Oh, man. Looks like they might have been... Nope. Oh, Shane Posey having pit road problems. Looks like Bubba Winningham is going to be the first one off of pit road here, followed by Vicente, James, Dana Shepard, Martin Mann, Andy Brigante, Nick Wing, Adam Kilday is coming out. Let's get a closer look. Here comes Anthony English, Jerry Bergeron, Dwayne Corbett, Harold Rothery, he's back out. Richard Kuhn, Shane Posey, Justin Wynn. How about we get Justin up here and have a... See if we can talk to Justin real quick. Get a correct pronunciation on his last name here. All right, Justin, it's Joshua Medlock in the broadcast booth. I know you got your mic muted, but do you have a copy? All right, well, he's got his mic muted, so therefore I don't think we're going to be able to talk to him. But it's okay. A lot of the drivers, some of them don't like interviews, some of them do. Looks like the lights are going to go off on the pace truck here. You got your coffee and a Twinkie. I got my coffee too. I had to make some after that long trip today, man. I made it back, Steven. I made it back to the house at about 6:30. Jumped on the computer and got everything that wasn't done. But yeah, it was a long trip. Apple fritter, man. Y'all are making me hungry. Y'all need to stop talking about food. Shall Not made it through it? Yeah, he did. Yep. Shall Not right now is running at about 17th. Still early in the race, though. A lot can change. Jalapeno juice and M&Ms. Yeah, that is a combination, isn't it, Steven? Right? Kills the bird. Well, yeah. All right, here we go. Pace truck down to the safety of pit road once again. Vicente, Data, Richard, Shall Not's up into the 4th spot now, it looks like. And here we go. Green is back out. Boy, Vicente jumped out like a rocket. He didn't waste any time. He wanted to get a little bit of a gap. He's going to pull to the far outside line in front of the 43 of Dana Shepard as they enter turn number 1. No comment, Belva said. Oh, we love you, Belva. We love you. We're glad you're here. We are. We sure are. Oh, man. Well, Ginger, how are you doing? I know you show up when you can. All right. Oh, no. 43 down into the 13. I don't know if the 43 knew that Andy was there or what, but, yeah, 43, 13, that was very close to being another yellow. Very close. As we go onward and upward here, Richard Kuhn has led a lap here. Zachary Workman has workman himself back up into the 2nd after starting on pole, then fell back. Got into that early wreck, and I think he realized that is not the place to be back there in the back. And and he has found himself back up into first. But regardless of where you're at on the track, anything can happen at any point in time, just like in cornhole. You know, you could be up, 18, 19 to nothing. You think you got it won, and the opposing team comes back and wins, and that has happened to me on multiple occasions. So these races are just like that. You think you're doing good, you're staying out of trouble, and then bam, something happens. So these guys really got to take it easy, especially those that do not have a fast repair left. We got Buckeye Dana out there too. How you doing, Buckeye Dana? The Ohio. He's our good Ohio State, one of our good Ohio State buddies out there in chat. We like him, even though he likes Ohio State. So glad to see Dana out there. Oh no! Here we go. We're going to. Oh no! Yep, 24. That is Everett Lane. Oh no! This is not going to be good. Caution is out again. And Everett Lane going for a ride in 3/4 and a half here. Looks like there was some bumping going on here. Right out of the corner. A 24 and the 83 here. I'm going to wind it back a little bit further here and see if we can catch what happened. Well, y'all, we know what happened, bub. They wrecked, but that's beside the point. I know what you're going to say. And it looks like out of the corner. Oh, maybe some net code there between the 83 and the 24 initially. I do believe they would have touched regardless, because, man, that right there was rough. I do believe they would have continued to come up and down. But regardless, right there, that kind of upset the 24, and then the 24 right into the 83, and well, it was on like Donkey Kong right there. I think Mario went whee on that one, so 24 is going to go around and around. Bubba Winningham, he's going to get some damage. Ooh, Bubba's pulling right up in front of Dwayne Corbett. We are still under the replay. Bubba was having some problems. That car, steering suspension, steering gears out of it. Something broke. But let's get back up live here. Let's check on Bubba Winningham. He is coming back out. He did use his fast repair. He did get all that fixed. I don't think Buckeye Dana had anything to say about my Ohio State comment. Either that or he's not there. All right, everybody down pit road. Zachary Workman, Shadot, Andy, Adam, Richard, everybody down. Let's see here if we can pick on a driver out here tonight. We've already talked to Zachary, so we kind of know where Zachary's at. Let's see here if we can get Kuhn up here to talk to us. If he is in Discord, that is the problem that we run into, is them not being in Discord. I do not see Kuhn. I do see Dwayne Corbett. So where's Dwayne at out on the track? And where'd my mouse go? There it is. Dwayne is coming back out as we speak. Let's see here if we can get Dwayne up here. See if old Dwayne will talk to us. Dwayne, you want to talk?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, buddy. Well, you know, we've had some cautions out here tonight early on, and this track is something else, man. You guys, y'all speeds is, topping 235, close to 243, and close to 4 wide out there here tonight. What are you maybe having some problems with out here you're maybe having to adjust to?
Oh, I couldn't get out of the squirrel nest quick enough. I got my lap lead bonus, and then I was just trying to settle back into the pack, and they got me.
Oh, they got you. Yeah, you had to use your fast repair. I see that now, man. Well, you're still in
Yep.
it. This race ain't over, buddy. We still got a long way to go, and I know it's a hornet's nest out there when it happens.
Yep.
What's the game plan now? I know things can change, but kind of what are you hoping for now? You hope things settle down and maybe get some green flag pit stops in? Is that what you're maybe hoping for?
Yeah, I'd like to get some green flag pit stops in. Doing this second lap fuel top off. Hopefully, if not for no reason again.
Right. All right. Well, I'm not going to keep you, buddy. I know there's a lot going on down there, so we're going to let you get back to it. Dwayne, good luck, bud.
Later.
Later. All right. Well, Dwayne, I know these guys, some of them are coming back down pit road, and I don't really like to interview them when I see that, but sometimes you just can't help it. You don't know when they're going to come back down a second time. Some of them stay out. So, well, let's see here. Looks like Kuhn, Rothery, Shepard, Posey, and then, of course, Bubba Winningham has been out here 2 laps. So, it looks like Zonto, he has been out here an extra lap, as well as Christopher Jordan an extra lap. So, these guys have been out here an extra lap. To those that just came back down, they're going to have a little bit more fuel out there. No, it can't. No, it could. It could go all night, up to 15 GWC attempts. They don't have just two GWC attempts. They have up to 15. So we could see some GWC attempts out here tonight for sure. I hope not, but, that remains to be seen. Now, the pace truck did just dive off to the safety of pit road, and the green flag just came back out. Some tire spin to the outside there with the 600 and the 83. That is Rothery and Posey, but they were able to get it back under control. No harm, no foul on that outside line. Screaming down into turn number 1. They are not even up to speed yet, but they just hit roughly 200 plus miles an hour. It is not going to take long for them to get up to about 235, as they're already pushing almost 225 miles an hour there by Harold Rothery on the outside. So, yeah, about a half a lap, and that's what it took, and somebody just comes straight down off the wall, and, yeah, that was not pretty at all. Let's see here if we can find out where that initially took place, because this is where we run into when something like that quick happens. Oh, right there, the 78. Oh, no, that was Christopher Jordan, it looks like. As we're seeing the 19, that is Zachary Workman coming up on him. And I don't know if it was a bad bump or Zachary scared him or what, but we'll see here. It looks like maybe he caught. Oh, he might have started to take the air off of him right there, and that got the 78 little squirrely, and then the 19, unfortunately, just kind of finished him off. I mean, what else can you do in a situation like that? Let's see here who he got into. I think that might have been, oh, yeah. That was the 47, of Richard Kuhn. And the 19, there's where the 19's going to get some damage. And, they were still wrecking. The 95, the 90, going to get a piece of that. Some more drivers going to get a piece of it. And there's the 9 to 13. Looks like the 06 was able to lock it down here as well. Looks like the 85 of Kilday. Oh no, then the Valvoline car is smoking here, was smoking onto pit road. That was James. Looks like he did use his fast repair here though. Man. Yeah, Melva, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Some have been a little strange, to say the least. We've still got 60 laps left here tonight, so still a lot of laps left to go. So Harold Rothery is going to be pulling back out. Posey, Elliott, Winningham, Guerrero. It looks like some drivers having to go around here. Let's see here. Maybe we can talk to... Oh, let's see here. Let me see if I can pull somebody down here from maybe Team 9. Oh, man. Well, I was going to talk to James, but, you know, he was involved in that little ordeal, and he had to use his fast repair. Now, I think he's one of the drivers that doesn't care, but how about we go ahead and pull up Travis Elliott? Now, Travis Elliott is going to be coming back down pit road, so the lights will probably go off on the pace truck, so we might not be able to get him this time. Yeah, lights are off, so we're not gonna pull him up yet. We'll give it till the next yellow, but we already have an idea who we're going to interview, unless he is involved in a wreck. Oh, golly, gross, Steven. Oh, man. You're killing me. Oh, man, I do apologize for yawning here, folks. I really do. I am exhausted. But I'm here. All right, well, it'll be our new leader here of Harold Rothery. He has led 3 laps. Shane Posey has led a lap. Vicente has led 2. Bub is still looking to lead a lap here tonight, as well as Travis Elliott, Nick Wing, Anthony English, Jerry, and several others still looking to lead some laps here. And here we go. Pace car, truck, van, SUV down to the safety of pit road. And green is back out once again. Here we go. Horizon Series 6 out there seeing I led a lap for good measure. That must be Everett Lane out there in chat. The only driver that is currently out. I hate it for you, but I really do. As you well know, I hate when drivers come out of the race. Whoa, wow, look at Posey up the gap. Here comes Vicente as well. And Zachary Workman. And, yeah, Jerry's seen that run, and he's like, well, there's an opening, and I'm taking it. And he drops it right down into the middle as well. And it looks like the 19 going to go to the bottom, following, of course, Shane Posey and Vicente. That kind of let Jerry out there kind of by himself. He's going to drop it in front, it looks like, of maybe the 6, yeah, Bubba Winningham. How you doing, buddy? People keep changing their names on me. I don't like it. Eyeball did that to me, Mr. Jason Allison. And had a feeling I knew who it was, but he kept flip-flopping back and forth, so. But he was lurking, and probably a good thing he was. We had some issues Thursday night with a person in chat, and, well, let's just say they didn't last long, so. Don't come in here and cause problems. I know y'all won't, but there's too many moderators in here for that. Oh, that's your league account. Oh, okay. Okay. A sea of mods. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, he got kicked pretty quick. Bubba Winningham falling back toward the back here. Probably not liking what he's seeing up there. He's like, no, I think I'm going to kind of pull back here, and I'm going to let these guys up here kind of wreck themselves, and then I'll capitalize on whatever happens. So, probably a smart move. These guys are running now single file. I don't think they're going to stay single file. Andy Brigante and Shall Not Be Named are right there. Side by side. Well, as I say that, Andy Brigante really picking them off one by one right now. Coming up on the 85 of Adam Kilday. Oh. That's fine. Manly Adventure. Okay, that's got to be that's got to be somebody Ginger knows. All right, we'll see here. Oh, that's Derek. Oh, okay. All right. Well, as long as you know who it is, we won't kick him. We'll be all right. Still single file out here on the racetrack. Not much going on at the present time. Everybody kind of minding their P's and Q's for now. We'll see how long that lasts. Mr. Badham is prime up there in 14th right now, right behind the Cheez-It car. And the 911 of Justin Wynn. He's got the 16 on his car in reference to the late Greg Biffle. But supposed to be in the 911 here. As we see the 47 of Richard Kuhn now battling Shall Not Be Named. And that is Shall Not Be Named. For those of you that does not know who the Shall Not Be Named is, well, we're not going to say his name because he shall not be named. There you go. All right, we have been on this run for about 7-8 laps here. This is about 8-9 laps now as it updates. So we are getting closer to our first round of potential green flag pit stops. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. You didn't say it, you topped it. You got it. Yep, don't count. Now, if something does happen to Shall Not Be Named, then we won't be topping it anymore. So... Oh, okay. so definitely we'll let Ginger handle that one. Since she's got the hammer. If she needs it, she can use it. So we'll put that one on Ginger here tonight. Yeah, you're among friends. We all hang out. We all give each other a hard time out here tonight. So as long as you don't cause any major problems, I don't see a problem with you picking on your sister there. And I don't think anybody else will either. Just like I said, we're gonna let Ginger handle you if she needs to. So Ginger, if you need to handle him, it's on you. All right, you have my permission. All right, still single file. We are now in that window of potential green flag pit stops. Question is, when will these drivers potentially start coming down pit road? And still everybody minding their P's and Q's. Here we go. Pit stops are happening. So Dana Shepard into pit road here, and Zonto slamming the wall. So Dana Shepard, Richard Kuhn, Zonto. It looks like Dwayne Corbett is down pit road. So 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th all come down. I would imagine we'll start seeing the leaders come down here before it's all said and done. He's a keeper? All right. Well, tell Manley to hit that like button and subscribe button here tonight, would you? If not, then I'll send you over to his house and you can deal with him. How about that? All right, more drivers down pit road. Shane Posey, Workman, Bergeron, Elliott, Rothery, Seabrands, all down pit road here. Looks like Hunt and Jordan is also on pit road as well. Here comes some more drivers to the safety of pit road, and Shaldot locked it down. Wow, man. So Vicente, Shaldot, Andy, Mark Med, Nick Wing, Bubba Winningham, all down pit road. So that is going to leave the top three yet to pit. That is going to be Anthony English, Adam Kilday, and Justin Wynn. I would imagine these guys will be coming down this time. Yep, here comes Anthony, here comes Adam, and Justin is going to be right behind them, and knowing that they're going to have to pit. So that put them at about 13 laps, and they're pitting coming to their 14th lap. So about 13 laps is what they're getting on fuel here tonight. As y'all know, I had it set to 10 to 14 laps. And Justin Wynn, though, has a black flag, probably for speeding, I would imagine, on pit road. So he will get held there for roughly 45 seconds or so in total. And that is going to hurt because, man, this track, it takes every bit of help you can get. So Anthony English and Adam Kilday is back out onto the track. Posey, Workman, Elliott, Bergeron, and Rothery, as well as Guerrero. And let's see, there's Kilday, Anthony English. So these guys were able to get around. So everybody is caught back up to everybody. Justin is going to be coming back out here, but our leaders are going to be coming back around. So that is going to put Justin a lap down. Justin is going to need a yellow probably to get back on the lead lap unless he can time the next pit stop, the pit cycle right to get on the lead lap. But right now he's definitely going to need a yellow. They're going to be coming up on Dave Hunt here, who is the last driver on the lead lap as our leaders are behind him. And they are screaming up there too, and very quickly. Looks like Dave's going to stay to the inside. They're going to go to the outside. Communication, I would assume, between Dave Hunt, Shane Posey, and the rest of the competitors out there. And Dave Hunt, great guy out there, the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University machine. For those of you who don't know, I do believe Dave said something about that he is a professor there, down there, if my memory serves me correctly. So, does at the college. Great guy though, great guy to talk to, great guy to know. Pretty much everybody out here I've gotten to know over the years and well over the seasons really. Everybody still single file per se. I say per se because we do have some side by side going on. I thought there for a second. Well, there goes the 13 of Aaron Bergante. He's going to peek to the outside, coming up on Shall Not Be Named here. And the number 4, Rick Seabrands, is going to go along with him. Shane Posey and our leaders is coming up on another driver here. That is going to be Ron Walters, who is already 3 laps down. Now, Ron is on the bottom. It looks like our leaders are going to go to the outside. Ron is going to stay on the bottom. He's going to let these guys go by. He's got some heavy damage, right side damage on that car, and he does not have a fast repair left. And I do not think a Sharpie would do the job there either, unfortunately. Maybe he needs some of that Reynolds wrap from Hunter Reynolds and Jimmy Reynolds. Let's go ahead and take a look here at that damage on that number 90 machine here as we take a look. Yeah, it's crinkled up a little bit on that right side. Doesn't look too bad, but we don't know if there is any type of engine damage on that car because he is several laps down, but he is still out there chugging along here. Yeah, lick the like button, as Eric says. Just a beauty mark. Yep, right there. Yep, you got that right, Ginger. Just a beauty mark. As we start seeing some side-by-side definitely brewing up here, starting with the 14 of Vicente Guerrero, getting back to Jerry, and I believe that is Adam Kilday onto the outside. That is. So these three trying to make a push onto that outside. We'll see if they can do it. I think they could. Vicente gets, oh, Jerry's going to drop it behind the 53 of Dave Hunt. Probably didn't like what he was seeing or wasn't feeling very comfortable on that outside line, so he dropped it down to the bottom. And there is not room. We are already 7-8 laps into this run and coming up to 8-9 laps at this time. Already getting to that window once again for pit stops. So about every 13, 11, 12, 13 laps, we're going to see pit stops. Single file once again. Still a lot of laps left. We go ahead and pull up the caution number here. 4 cautions so far for 9 laps. 38 laps to go. 13 lead changes. So definitely a lot can happen in 38 laps. So for everybody that missed it earlier, while they're single file, here's the point standings on the left and the playoff picture on the right. If you see those that are in green on the right side, they have already got the starts and a win, so they are in the playoffs automatically. Everybody else trying to get into there with the win and 8 starts. If they've got their 8 starts and they get a win tonight, then they are in that round of 16 in 2 weeks' time. We've got 2 more races, or in 3 weeks' time, I should say. We have 3 more races, including tonight. So the next 2 races will definitely have to count for some of these drivers for sure. Dana Shepard speeding on pit road, black flag. Zonto is on pit road. He's coming back out. Here comes Posey, Rothery down. Kuhn and Company's coming back out. Ooh, Richard Kuhn having some blinking problems here. So Posey's down, Rothery's down. I do expect we're going to see a Workman in them. They're going to probably, it looks like, stay out maybe another lap, maybe come down pit road. We'll keep an eye on it. John, we're not even in the playoffs yet. I don't even know if they've really started. Oh, Workman. He Workman that wheel on that one. Wow. Workman down pit road. Elliott, Bergeron, Bergante, Seabrands, and Bubba Winningham also in his pit box here. Looks like Zonto's got a black flag, probably speeding out of the pits. He's coming back down. Dave Hunt's got a black flag. I don't know if they've probably started working on the season already, but I couldn't tell you when it's going to start because I won't know that until about a week after this season ends. So I couldn't tell you when it starts. The only thing I can tell you to do is join the recruitment races and send these guys a message on Iracing under the leagues tab. Just search for the league, send them a message, and kind of go from there. That's really about all I can tell you right now. So Vicente, Mark Mann, Shall Not, and Nick Wing down pit road. Adam Kilday and Anthony English will be coming down next, I would assume. They've been out here 12 laps. Unless they go around one more time, they can. And they're not. They're going to go ahead and come down pit road here, and they're going to bring another driver down with them. Oh, that is Andy Bergante, who was speeding, it looks like, off of pit road, and he's going to have to come down and make a stop. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little insane that all of a sudden drop bounce onto pit road. Yeah, if you're not careful, it could get a little ugly. We haven't seen really any major problems on pit road. That's probably because Ginger's here. So she's stopping all that, shenanigans on pit road from happening. Of course, we know every time Ginger's gone, then, they wreck on pit road. So, the lap speed versus pit. Oh, do you really want to know? It's about 230 miles an hour, 235 to 65. So, speed. Oh, hang on, I'll top this out. Race speed equals 230, 235. Pit equals 65. There you go. Yeah, 230 to 235-ish. Yeah. Now, pit is 65, so... Metal. No, these guys are pushing 200 and something miles an hour, so yeah, plus the transition to pit road. And on the next round of pit stops, we'll see here if we can go a cockpit with the driver. So y'all can see that transition drop. It's bad. It's bad. It's Wags again. Yeah, I know. I know that name. But I'll just say metal in chat because I can do a quick glance at chat. So, yes, Ginger, yes, yeah. Interstate speed to off-ramp. There you go, yeah. That's pretty much about it. Still single file here, folks. Not a whole lot. A whole lot of nothing really going on at the present time. A whole lot of single file, I should say. That's about it. So not a whole lot right now going on. We are keeping an eye on it, though. We do have a couple of packs going, but everybody else pretty much spread out. We got this front pack led by Shane Posey, and that is taking it all the way back to the one of Jerry Bergeron here. So the top 12 right here together. And they're going to be coming up on Andy Bergante, Bubba Winningham, Richard Kuhn, no. Andy Bergante, Bubba Winningham, James Barrett, and Dave Hunt. James Barrett and Dave Hunt are already one lap down. But they're going to be coming up on them here pretty quickly. Yeah, they still take new drivers on their Saturday series, yeah. Now the series you wouldn't be able to join would be their Mondays. That is their top series. You do have to be invited into that series, so kind of watching the front pack here. Batamus Prime, Harold Rothery, Travis Elliott and company, Shane Posey leading that group. Not a whole lot of movement going on up here. These guys really just kind of minding their own business, per se. We do have Bubba Winningham and Andy Bergante duking it out back here for 15th. Looks like Andy kind of fell back behind him, maybe to possibly cool that car off. Not entirely sure, but now that I say that, it does look like Andy pulled it to the outside, but not going to be able to get up and around the 6 right at the moment. Lap number 58 here as they come screaming out of turn number 4. they are screaming up. They have caught the back bumper of Bubba Winningham. Andy Brigante did get around Bubba, and the leaders are coming. Now it's side by side. This could get a little tight. Could get a little ugly. Let's hope not, for the driver's sake, but it is, man, fighting hard down there. Bubba got pushed out to the outside with the 13 of Andy Brigante. Leaders did come around. Dave Hunt all over the place. The 83 of Shane Posey, our leader, now right up to the back bumper of the 53 of Dave Hunt. Dave does not want to go another lap down. He is trying to stay out front. James Mayer as well. And we've got drivers peeling off here. Oh! Major hiccup on pit road. James Kuhn, no yellow either. And I think, yeah, he caught that thing there. Let's see here if we can go cockpit here. Transition right there. There's the transition, and it caught him the wrong way. And right into the trash cans. Heavy damage. No yellow. 447 of Richard Kuhn. And Richard has taken it behind the wall here tonight, folks. He is done. Looks like we have Dana Shepard, we have Andrew Zonto, Dave Hunt, James Mayer down pit road now. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Richard Kuhn. Yeah, James Mayer. Yeah. I'm half asleep, Steven. Leave me alone. Richard Kuhn. Yeah, Richard got in. Yeah. Transition off the racetrack. It bit him. And Richard goes into the wall. And oh no, Bubba! Oh no, the Bubba! Travis Elliott! Oh no! Rick Seabrands as well. Oh, and more mistakes down pit road. Let's see here if we can get a look at this in on a blimp view here. Let's take a look at it. Looks like Bubba right there. Oh, Bubba got tagged by the 83 to the 51. Also into the wall. The 1 and the 4 into the wall. The 4 is going to get the rough end of the stick on that one. Oh, man. Here comes Mark Mann. Looks like a good transition by Mark Mann. Shall Not and Nick Wing. Oh. Wake up? Yeah, I can't. Did Ginger step away? I'm beginning to wonder. Ginger saying I was watching if they were kids, they would be allowed to use pit road until they learn how to use it correctly. Take the toys away until they respect them. Oh my gosh. Wow. So Adam Kilday was coming out pit road. He does have a black flag. It looks like he might have been speeding. And Anthony English is coming in behind him, but that is going to hurt Anthony. I don't know if he'll have help. We'll see. Mark Mann will be, or would be, our current leader if he can get back around. But we do have right now Anthony English as our leader. And Vicente there in second now does get around Mark Mann. There's Harold, Mark Mann, Zachary Workman, Nick Wing. We got some separation going on in different We got some drivers, some lap cars between cars on the lead lap. We've got lead lap cars trying to get back up on the track like Anthony here. So we will definitely keep an eye on it. Anthony is coming back out right in front of Vicente. Not a bad spot, but, you know, Vicente and company is already 243 miles an hour, 240 into the quarter for the 14 of Vicente Guerrero as they come screaming around the 44 of Anthony English, 3 wide, almost 4 wide there with the 51 of Travis Elliott, who goes a lap down. We're still 3 wide though. Vicente Harold, and that is our top 2. James Mayer mired right in between them two. Right 100 times over. Oh, man. They turned left. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right, 18 to go here, folks. OP Unlimited Superspeedway Season 18, round number 10 here at IRSS, presented by Maxspeed TV. It looks like everybody having a good time out there in chat here tonight. Like I say, we appreciate every single one of you that tune in, chat it up, have fun. I know we have fun up here too. Well, I say we. I got a mouse in my pocket. It's me tonight.
Ooh.
But these guys, man, they are rocking and a rolling here, winding down the final laps here. The question is, oh man, let's see here. I don't believe they can go the distance here. I don't even think Adam Kilday's been out here 2 laps, and I don't think he can go the distance. I think they're going to have to come back down one more time for a splash and go. The question is, when do they come down? I would say come down about, 13 to go, 12 to go, 10 to go, somewhere around in there. That way you know you have enough to make it. 17 to go and about 13 laps on fuel is about all you could go. You're going to have to come down at some point. Now, Ginger, that sounds like some military stuff, too. When one person in the division or in the platoon messes up, everybody gets punished. Not just the person who messed up. I know that's the way it was in my division in basic. So, 241 miles an hour for Harold Rothery. Jeez, we all got smoked. You got that right. We got smoked one night in basic. Real quick story, we got smoked one night in basic. Our division leaders got called back from their house, and they brung the black card with them. And if you know anything about the black card, you know that that's going to be some hardcore smoking going on. And boy, we got it too. 2 straight hours non-stop. From 10 to midnight because too many people were out of bed. And, we got a yellow. So, yeah, the black card was pulled on to us. It looks like Nick Wing. Oh, Nick Wing and the 83 here getting a little bit on the, 83 right up into the 21. And then right there, the 21 goes around. Does the 21, though, keep it off the wall? It looks like for the no, he does not either. He does get some damage here. A little quick rewind right here as he's got it locked down, but didn't lock it down enough. He does hit the inside wall a bit. Now, Nick Wing does have his fast repair left. I don't know if that damage on there, though, is going to be enough to warrant a fast repair being used, but with 14 to go, if I was him, I'd just go ahead and do it. take a chance. We know everybody's probably going to come down pit road. Corrective training. There wasn't no correction about it when I was going, Steven. Well, you know, you've been there, done that. You know what it's like. The smoke session, yep. Yeah, it wasn't pretty, man. We got popped so hard. Let's just say we didn't get a lot of sleep that night. And waking up all sore and ugh. It looks like Nick Wing went ahead and took his car behind the wall here. He had a fast repair left. I don't know why he would just take it behind the wall, but he did. Vicente is going to bring them all down pit road. All right, well, off of pit road first is going to be Harold Rothery, followed by Shall Not Be Named, Vicente Guerrero, Mark Mann, Anthony English, Zachary Workman, Rick Seabrands, Jerry. Looks like Adam Kilday is coming down pit road. Travis Elliott, looks like some drivers potentially staying out. Interesting. Well, we'll see how this works out. Complete muscle failure. Yep. I couldn't do it now, that's for sure. Looks like Harold is gonna be coming back down pit road here. Looks like some drivers gonna go ahead and stay out again. Oh, it looks like Mark Mann, Batimus Prime, gonna go ahead and stay out here. He's led a lap, now 2 laps. It's been a few, yeah. Well, it's been a few years since I've been in too, Belva. I went in 09, so it's been a while for me as well. 16 years. $17 years. Something like that. If you can't beat them, wreck them. Looks like Adam Kilday back down pit road. He's got a black flag here. I think he will probably either have to get an EOL or he will have to come back down. But now with 12 to go, the question is going to remain, you know, does these drivers that stayed out, do they have enough fuel? Mark Mann has been out here 1 lap. Shane Posey a lap. Now, Travis Elliott has been out here 10 laps. Eddie Brigante has been out here 10 laps. Man, they're biting the cookie on that one. Ooh, maybe they're banking on another yellow, and it's a big possibility. Very big possibility. Pace truck down to the safety of pit road, or the dangerous pit road, I should say. As we come into the restart, Mark Mann on the loud pedal, back in racing we go here at IRSS. A lot can happen now at 11 laps. Will they go single foul, or will they just go? It looks like Shall Not on the outside here doesn't have any help at the present time. And whoa, Shall Not right into the 06 of Zonto. Boy, he backed out of that one quickly. Probably wasn't aware he was there. But that definitely could have been ugly. But everybody's okay. Man. And Battle Prime, man, he has got the 83, boy. He come up right up on him onto his bumper here. There's the Bat car. There's Batman, as we like to call him. Or as I like to call him anyway. Mark Mann, Shane Posey, Anthony English, Zato coming to the outside here. We're going to watch this as they are making a run here, as well as Jerry also making a run with them. So you got 3 cars with, well, potentially 4 with Shall Not, now potentially 5, as Dave Hunt has jumped up in front of the 44. So potentially 5 cars now on the outside. And oh no, we're gonna have a yellow here. There's that caution they needed. And this is not gonna be pretty. Oh, it looks like right there, 83 got really close to the 53. And we're gonna get a chase view of this because that was scary. Looks like he was coming, and yeah, he come right up close to the 53 of Dave Hunt. Got bent out of shape right into Zachary Workman, Anthony English. Oh, several more. Harold Rothery. Looks like Zato. Looks like Dana's okay. I'm trying to see here who all was involved in that. See here if we can get another rewind here real quick. So there's where Zato got involved in there. Man, Zachary Workman, man, he just took a lick into the wall here. And there is where James Marin, the 95, got a piece. There's the 16. Also. Man. Well, let's go ahead and get back up to the top here. And we're going to see some drivers come down. We're going to see some drivers stay out. Yep, he got by it. He did. Zachary Workman has taken his car behind the wall. James Bear has taken his car behind the wall. Neither one of them had a fast repair, unfortunately, so that unfortunately ended their night. We've lost Kuhn and Lane. Bubba's been on pit road for over 11 minutes. Harold Rothery and Anthony English have been on pit road for over 2 minutes. Unfortunately, Harold Rothery does have a meatball. That might end his night. Anthony English is coming back out. Oh, with 7 to go here, folks. Give me your inside here. We're gonna see another yellow before we potentially get into maybe a GWC or two, or are we gonna go green from here? Green from here or GWC attempts? Throw it out there in chat here tonight. Oh, degree of banking? Yeah, good question. I know it's a lot. So, the Iracing Superspeedway, which it is Iracing, trying to find it here. So Iracing Superspeedway is 36 degrees of banking into the turns. Of course, this track is, fictional, so it's, not real. It is 3 miles. And, of course, y'all have already seen the speeds of this track. So 36. Now Daytona is 31 and Talladega is 33. So that just kind of gives a comparison of these of the banking here. 36 degrees. Yep. It's massive. Man. Now the pace truck lights are off. It'll be 5 to go when we get green. So again, that opens the door up. Do they wreck before GWC? Do we go green from here and finish it out under regulation, or do we have the GWC attempts here tonight? Oh yeah. If this track was real. If this track was real, I don't think they would, or could, for that matter, be able to race on it. Just my personal opinion. Well, here we go. Green is back out. Mark Man, Vicente, Rick Seabrand, Shall Not, Adam Kilday, Jerry, everybody on the loud pedal once again. Back underway here tonight. Vicente drops it in front of Mark Mann here. So Vicente going to take back over the lead. Mark Mann there at a P2, Shall Not P3 right now. And Mark Mann said, I don't like that spot. I'm going to go back to the outside here. And I'm going to go in front of Rick Seabrand. And he's going to hopefully be able to push me up to the lead. And right now it's working, but man, Rick's gonna have to be careful as they transition out back onto the front stretch here. Mark Mann up to the lead here. Mark trying to get another win this season. Rick Seabrand's now to the outside, has Adam Kilday behind him. Vicente, Shall Not, Travis Elliott looking to spool some drivers out here, as well as Jerry. So we're going to definitely keep an eye on them. Zonto also looking to kind of play spoiler here. And, oh, yellow is out. Where did that happen at? Oh, it happened back here with Jerry, and oh, okay. So it looks like Jerry caught that apron there barely, but he still caught it right there. That upset him, slowed him down. He got all bent out of shape. The 13 was right behind him. I don't know if they touched or not, but we are going to look at it here and see. No, they didn't. They never touched. But Jerry all bent out of shape and then right up into, well, the 16 on the car there. And Jerry, man, Jerry's going to have some heavy damage. Justin Wine, that's the other driver that was involved in that. So this is going to set up a GWC attempt, folks. We'll just call it right there. GWC attempt number 1 about to get underway. And before we do that, though, let's go ahead and step away. And a word from Chevyland.
Shopping for a new Chevy? Chevyland stands apart from the competition. Explore over 12 acres and more than 260 vehicles with truckloads of savings, like 10,000 off select new 2026 Silverado 1500s, 1.9% financing on Blazer and Silverado, plus the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months complimentary maintenance. That's peace of mind, only at Chevyland. And that's why we're #1 in North Louisiana. Come see the difference for yourself at Chevyland, your Silverado headquarters.
All right, a big shout out to Chevyland out there and Bubba Winningham for those sponsor videos. We appreciate those. I've got another one. I just failed to load into OBS for some reason, so I'm going to have to figure out what happened there. But a big shout out to Bubba and Chevyland out there. We do appreciate Bubba and Chevyland. Well, 10:34 here on the East Coast, 9:34 in the Central Time Zone. Well, 38, my bad, that clock's wrong. 9:38 Central Time, 10:38 on the East Coast. Gonna have to fix that clock again. But we are within a GWC attempt here, folks. So lights should go off this time by. I don't foresee anybody coming down pit road at all. Looks like Anthony English is, well, he's just coming back out. So he was on pit road for about 14.8 seconds. And so GWC attempt number 1 will be underway this time by. Now, throw it in chat here, folks. How many more are we going to have? 1, 2, 3, 5, 15. All right. Oh, this will be interesting. You think we stay green this time? Man. So 1 GWC attempt. That's what you're saying. That's what we're going to use. 1 GWC attempt. I'm going to say 2. Just because I know these guys are, you know, lots at stake. You know, tonight and the next 2 weeks. So I think we're probably going to see 2, at least 2 here tonight. Maybe more, but I'm gonna say 2 just to be a little bit different. Sorry, Eric, but I gotta go opposite. I gotta go with something different. So pace truck down to the safety of pit road. If we can get back to the white flag, of course that'll be it. That whatever happens after that happens. But we've got to get back to the white flag first. Green flag is out. That's not the flag we really want to see. We want to see the white, but we'll take the green here with the GWC attempt number 1 underway here tonight. The OP Unlimited Superspeedway Series Season 18. Round number 10 at IRSS, and 2x2 they go, screaming out of turn number 2 here and side by side. Vicente, Mark Mann, Rick Seabrands, the 85 of Adam Kilday, Travis Elliott shall not be named, Nick Wing, Andy Brigante, they are all screaming down the backstretch and down into turn number 3 here tonight. We've got to get out of turn number 4 and onto the front stretch. Anything happens between now and then and the white flag, we'll rack them up, stack them up, and do it again. But I think you're going to be right, Eric. Here we go. White flag in the air. One more time around. This is it. This is for the marbles here this evening. Who is it going to be? Mark Mann, Vicente, Adam, Rick, Shalnot, Travis. I mean, it is still anybody's race here tonight. Mark Mann's got the edge over Vicente, but there is a lot of movement on that outside line. And as Mark Mann edges out Vicente down into turn number 3, it's going to get tight. We're going to see maybe some movement here out of turn number 4 onto the front stretch. Well, I don't see really anybody moving to the outside. That's not going to be the case. Vicente Guerrero gonna win it here tonight at IRSS. Good run. Awesome race out here by these guys. And it only took 1 GWC attempt here. But our winner here tonight is going to be that man right now, Vicente Guerrero. Rick Seabrands is going to finish in that P2 spot. And Mark Mann is going to round it out here. The top 3. Shalnot is going to be in 4th. And Adam Kilday is going to round out our top of 5. But we're going to have to get the drivers down here to interview them. Y'all know the drill. Vicente, awesome job out here tonight on the win. Rick Seabrands and the Yeti Ford. Awesome job there at P2 and Mark Mann at P3. He's going to pull it to the safety of pit road here. I hope he doesn't get out of his car, because he knows I don't like it when they do. But now that I said that, he's probably going to do it just to bug me. But Vicente's going to butter it up here on the front stretch. We're going to step aside here and get the top 3 up here for the Maxspeed TV post-race show. Talk to the guys out here tonight and kind of see how their race went. We know how the top 3 went, so we'll talk to them and go from there. But hang tight, folks. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks, caught up with the top three here tonight. Let's go ahead and get Mark made up here, kind of talk about it. Mark, third place. You already got some wins on the season IRSS. I know y'all want to watch the main event, so we'll make it quick, buddy. How'd your race go?
It was up and down, as it usually is. Started towards the back, stayed at the back, and had some pit cycles there. We had some long green flag pit stops, and cycled my way towards the front. Gave myself a look at it there towards the end. Was leading. Vince just had a good push by Rick Seabrands on the bottom, and Adam was pushing the heck out of me, and it was just kind of a heads-up battle, and Vince pulled it off. That was a fun finish.
Yeah, it was a great race overall. Some cautions, but it's IRSS, so things are going to happen. We got 2 races left: 08 Daytona, Talladega. The next 2 weeks: 08 Daytona first, then Talladega. Real quick, talk about them too.
08 Daytona. A lot of people don't like it. I actually love 08 Daytona. I'm glad OP is one of the few leagues that runs it consistently. It's bumpy, makes you think during the whole race. You actually get a little bit of a workout. I look forward to it. And then the last race of the season, I'm not sure I'll be here. I might be away on a trip, but I will be back for the playoffs.
All righty, Mark. Awesome job out here tonight, man. Third place, good points tonight for you. You already got the win, so you're good to go. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to get before you go celebrate, man?
Yeah, man. Thanks, Maxspeed TV, guys, putting on great broadcast, and all the admins and the sponsor tonight, and everybody I raced with. Mara, if she's watching at home, and everybody else watching in YouTube land.
All righty, Mark. Go celebrate. We'll see you Thursday, hopefully.
All right, brother.
All righty.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Later.
All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our P2 here tonight. Rick Seabrands. Rick, I know, main event. We'll make it quick. Yeti Cooler, number 4 machine, very fast. Didn't lead any laps. She started kind of mid-pack toward the back, roughly. But hey, P2 tonight, man. Good points down for you, buddy. Talk about it.
Man, we had so much adversity to overcome tonight, man. I think one of them first cautions we had like a little over 6 minutes of damage. And a credit to this team, they worked on it. We kept us fast, and then we had a couple more cautions where they could work on it a little bit more, and we just stayed on the pack, and they kept us in it there. And then I don't know if you guys caught it on the broadcast. We all kind of junked it up in that green flag pit stop. And,
yeah, we seen.
Man, it's just one of those nights, man. I'm so thankful to be able to come out and capitalize. I like you said, we didn't lead any laps, but at least we got to finish on the podium and got to see the front a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, that transition real quick, from, track to pit road at 235 plus miles an hour, that's not fun.
I heard it explained once. I don't remember who said it, but it's a perfect analogy. It's like landing a fighter jet on an aircraft carrier in the middle of a hurricane. You're just going so fast and you're so out of control. As soon as you slam that car off that track onto that banking, and it's chaos, man. But we, credit to everybody out there. We had a bunch of green flag pit stops tonight, and for the most part did really well.
Yes, we did. Well, we got 2 races left now. We've got 08 Daytona and Talladega. Your thoughts on the last 2?
I'd like to come out and at least steal one of those. We're not really running for points this year, so we're just out here to get good finishes and help whoever we can. And it'd be nice to steal one of those going into the chase here, and maybe see if we could play spoiler a little bit. When you show up and you got nothing else to race for, why not, right?
Right? Why not? All right.
Yeah,
buddy.
why not? Why not us?
Yeah. Go out there and take a win away from somebody that really needs it, right?
I don't know about that.
Hey, if you're out there racing to win, you're out there racing to win. You don't care.
We all want to win, man.
Yeah.
We all want to win. That's for sure.
Yeah. All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job. I know y'all got a main event fight. Y'all's wanted to get to.
Heck yeah.
So final thoughts, shout outs, thanks real quick.
Congrats to Vince. Thanks to you guys for bringing this action to all the fans and all the fans at home watching, and all the OP admins doing everything they do to get these races on.
Yep, definitely. So, all right, Rick, go watch your race, man. We'll see you next
week.
All
right, man. Thanks.
I think I said go watch your race. I think I'm in a fight. Anyway, nevertheless, man. Well, let's get down here to our winner here tonight. I don't know if this dude needs an interview or not, but I guess we'll go ahead and give him one. Vicente, man. Very fast car out there here tonight. Started 18th, man, kind of toward the back, kind of similar to what, Mark and them did. You just kind of, you didn't really start up toward the front, but you felt it out. You did what you had to do, and you really only had 4 incidents unofficially here tonight. Didn't have to use that fast repair. Awesome job on the win, man. You led 17 laps. Talk about IRSS, dude.
Yeah, it was fast and it was fun. I really enjoyed the green flag pits. I thought we were gonna go green all the way, but there was a late caution there, so it brought back the whole field, and it was good, hard racing up front. Man, it was fun.
Well, talk about pit stops real quick. I know that transition from the track to pit road is not friendly, especially, 230, 235 plus miles an hour. You have to be careful. Talk about that and how dangerous it really was with drivers around you.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I tried to stay out as long as I could, so I wouldn't have a big group pitting with me. I know I would be probably sacrificing, like the draft a little bit, but I wouldn't have to be involved if something happened coming in pit road, because the pit road entrance is very scary with this car and how fast the speed, coming in pit road, and the transition from the banking to the flat. It really upsets the car, especially if you start braking on that transition. It will just upset the car, and then you could lose control. But what I try to do is drag the brakes a little bit, like a lap before I pit, so warm up the brakes so it doesn't be too aggressive. I would say, kind of like glazing them.
Yeah.
And then kind of slow down a little bit just on the entry to pit road right there, like the transition, and then on the brakes, downshifting, and just trying to time it perfectly and be nice and smooth and not locking up the brakes. Because if you lock up the brakes, I feel like you're not slowing down the car. You're actually breaking traction, and you're actually going faster than what you should be. So if you could manage not locking up the brakes and slowing down the car, that's probably be ideal. And
Yeah,
But-
yeah, we get what you're saying. I mean, you got to be very, very careful out there here. No matter how you look at it, definitely got to be careful out on the track. We got 2 races now left, and IRSS is not one of those. We go back to actual super speedway racing. 08 Daytona next week, and then of course Talladega to round out the regular season. Real quick thoughts on those, and I don't know if you're gonna go watch that fight or anything, but if you are. Good luck with that, and talk about the next 2 races.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be watching the fight. I don't even know who's fighting.
I don't either.
But the next 2 races, I don't know. I mean, with this car, I mean, those other 2 tracks, I mean, you just gonna have to have good pushers and have people be committed to you if you're gonna be up front and race smart and stay clean. Basically any track. I mean, I really like ISS. So this is the last time we'll be on this track for this season, or?
Well, for the regular season, yes. Now, if I go back and I look here at since I can keep you a little bit longer than the other guys, we do go to IRSS round 2 of the top 16 in the playoffs. So, we got 3 races, and then 3 races, and then 1 race for the championship 4. So, the playoffs, when we start that, we've got IRSS, we got Atlanta IRSS Daytona Day for the top 16, and then Talladega 08 Daytona for the round of 8, and then, of course, regular day, and then Daytona night for the championship 4. So, one more time at IRSS.
That's good, because I really like the track. I don't know, I just like the speed, I think, and the banking, and you have to be really quick on that entry, because if you don't, you're missing that entry turn, and you just wash up, and then. But yeah, it's fun. I like the speed.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out what happens in the next 2 races. Now, looking at our, I'll go ahead and throw those point standings up here real quick. Now, you're going for points, ain't you? Or are you just kind of hanging out like Rick is?
I was just hanging out. I'm not sure where I sit in points right now, but
Okay.
I think I've only raced a handful of these races.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know because what time? When does the playoff start? What's the date?
The
Can you see that? Here?
playoffs will start, the round of 16 will start on 3/14. So March the 14th will be round 1 of the playoffs.
Yeah, so I'll be missing that first round.
Okay. All right. Well,
So
you can make it back for IRSS.
yeah, I'll make it back.
Yeah, play spoiler in that one. All righty, Vicente. Well, it's always good talking to you, man. I could interview you all night long and see how things are going with life, but we won't get that personal. I don't think everybody out there wants to go that route. But it was a great race.
I don't think they want to hear.
it was a great race out there by everybody. We did have a handful of cautions, but that was kind of expected coming into tonight. But nothing like what it could have been, for sure.
Right.
But everybody mind their P's and Q's. They got single file and made some green flag pit stops, and then some green flag wreck pit stops, I guess you could say. So we had a little bit of everything out there on the track. But all it takes is that final lap, man, and you did an awesome job grabbing the win out here tonight. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give?
Yeah, I want to thank you for broadcasting. Can't wait for you guys or for me to go back and watch the race. All the admins here at OP Racing and my wife for letting me do what I do here, and my family putting up with my noise that I make here in the living room, and my family out in Arizona, my mom and dad. I love you guys.
All right.
And my teammate tonight, Dwayne Corbett, I was racing with him, so I want to thank him too.
Yeah, he was quick too. He had a very fast car too. Didn't get the finish he wanted, but hey, you got to go into these thinking, all right, I'm just going to do the best I can, and then go from there. That's really about the only thing you can do. So
that's right.
Dwayne's a great guy. I love talking to Dwayne. So we'll see. Hopefully it goes better for Dwayne next week, and maybe you next week if you show up. We'll see. I don't think you can get any better than a win, but maybe you push him to the win. You never know.
Yeah. I think we got close one time or something happened, and I wanted to push Dwayne one time, but we'll see. We'll see if we could get him up there and get a win for him, and I know he has people watching him, so maybe we'll get it done here before the end of the season.
All righty, buddy. We'll go celebrate your win out here tonight, Vicente. We will see you hopefully next Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
See ya.
See ya. All right. Well, that was Vicente Guerrero here tonight. Eric said tonight's fight is going to be between Belva and Jalapeno. Wow. Oh, man. Well, that's going to be a very interesting fight, I got to say. Very, very interesting for sure. Oh, man. All right. Well, let's get down to here, folks, to the unofficial results. Pretty getting admin stuff here tonight. Not the qualifying grid. I want the live grid. Here we go. Vicente Guerrero grabbing the win out here tonight at IRSS. Kind of playing spoiler out here, not letting the other guys win. So, but hey, what a win for Vicente. It took one GWC out here tonight. Good win. Rick C. Brand's going to be on the yeah, he's right there, man. Good finish by Rick. I know he was hoping to grab the victory out here tonight, but hey, P2 not too shabby either. And Mark, man, he's already got some wins out here on the season. He's just kind of looking to play spoiler, help some teammates out there to get a win, or if he can grab another one, hey, he's going to be doing that too. And so awesome, P3, and shall not be named. I still cannot believe you did that, Rick. I really can't, but that's hilarious, man. That's just great. That's great. I love it. I love it. Rick Sanchez, or shall not be named in this case, is going to finish in 4th. Good finish by shall not here tonight. Adam Kilday in 5th. Travis Elliott in 6th. Nick Wing 7th. Andy Brigante in 8th. Anthony English 9th. Shane Posey in 10th, Dwayne Corbett in 11th, Dana Shepard 12th, Dave Hunt 13th, Andrew Santo 14th, Christopher Jordan 15th, Jerry Bergeron 16th, Ron Walters 17th, Justin Wynn in 18th, Harold Rothery 19th, Zachary Workman 20th, James Mayer 21st, Bubba Winningham 22nd, Richard Kuhn 23rd, Everett Lane 24th, and Dallas Childers did not start here tonight. But again, our winner here tonight is going to go to the number 14 of Vicente Guerrero here this evening. Again, a big shout out to everybody out there that tuned in here tonight. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate it here, each and every week, Thursday and Saturday, without all the fans out there, and of course, without the league, I would not be here. And of course, without, Steven out there, I thank him every week. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, and a thank you is just not really enough. But, without Steven and several other people out there, Maxspeed TV still wouldn't be here after, the health issues last year. But, a big shout out to Steven for doing what he did. And, I know I can, when he's able to, I can rely on him to, kind of step in and, help call these races if need be. So big shout out again to Steven and my brother, Dennis, Gary. They know who they are. And of course, all the moderators out there, Eric, Netsby, who else am I missing? John Winkler, Belva, of course, Stephen Lane. I know you're out there. Ginger, golly. Man, we had so many in chat out here tonight. I don't know if I can get through the list. Wags. I know we had a lot. And that's what I like to see. Everybody out there chatting it up. Manly, appreciate you out there tuning in here tonight. We appreciate it. That's Derek. Man, there's just so many out there. I thank everybody enough. It looks like Dylan was out there. Big shout out to Dylan. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. Like I said, there's so many out there that that tuned in, and yeah, just all the mods out there for sure. Just sum us all up with sea of mods, right? Yeah, there's a lot of mods out there here in chat for sure, and that's why you don't come into my chat and cause problems, because there is a sea of mods, and they all have that either timeout button or the ban hammer, one of the two. So big shout out to everybody out there that tuned in. But that's going to do it here tonight. And a big shout out to Chevyland out there, Bubba Winningham. We appreciate Bubba and everything he does over here for OP. So big shout out to Bubba and all the drivers out here that, come out here and, turn left for a couple hours. It makes it very interesting to do and call, and I love doing it. So, but that's going to do it here tonight. And yeah, too many mods with various temperaments. Yes. That's why I couldn't be a mod, because I got a very, very short fuse and a bad temper. So, that's going to do it here tonight on Maxspeed TV. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. Until Thursday night, right here on Maxspeed TV. Stay safe and have a good night.
before the night comes alive. Maxspeed TV, where the racers thrive. Tires burn, a crowd leans in. This is where the action begins. Wheels spin, sparks ignite. Under the lights is a fierce fight. Chats alive like a racing heart. Is a place where legends start. Oh, Maxspeed TV, full throttle run. Broadcasting great chat, second to none. League action racing under the sun. Maxspeed TV, where the fun's never done. Thank you, Chevy.